Today, I'm going to show you a Facebook ad strategy that we are using to attract and raise money from accredited investors for our clients that are funds or syndications. And my name is Evan Seach. I've been in the advertising world for 7+ years now. I've generated over $37 million in revenue for my clients that are selling products and services for the B2B and B2C space. And I also help funds and syndications raise money through Facebook ads using this exact strategy that I'm going to break down from A to Z today for you. Right now, for context, we are using this same exact strategy on one of our clients who's raising $6 million for a self-storage facility development, and for one of our other clients who's raising $20 million for a premium car wash development deal, as well as another that is raising capital for a hotel to multifamily conversion deal. Now, first off, of course, we have to start with what's actually in the ad that we're running on Facebook. So we primarily run video ads, okay? So we have run some static ads as well, which are just images, but frankly, they don't convert nearly as well as video ads. So if you're trying to raise money through Facebook ads, it's almost a requirement that you need to get on camera. And here's the thing too, that's gonna build a lot more know, like, and trust with the person on the other side of the screen versus just some static random image that anyone can go on Canva and spin up and run as an ad. So in this day and age, you have to get on video. And of course, today in this video, I'm gonna tell you what you should be talking about in these video ads. But if you want a further breakdown, I have a video right here that covers my A to Z framework for scripting out high converting video ads that you can steal right there. So again, in these campaigns, 95% of our spend goes towards video ads. These ads aren't anything too crazy and fancy. Pretty much what we're doing is we're just following direct response principles, which basically what we're doing is we're trying to talk to an in-market demographic. So we are speaking in these ads directly to accredited investors who are already looking and are interested in investing in this type of deal, in this type of asset. There are other strategies that you can run that really try to hit more of a needs convinced demographic, which are people that, you know, they're not really in market right now or searching for an opportunity to invest in a deal like the one you have or invest in a fund like yours. So there's different conversion mechanisms and funnel strategies you can run to really nurture these people and educate them and get them to basically turn into an in-market demographic. But for now, for the sake of this video and the strategy that we usually launch initially with all of our clients in this space, are utilizing video ads that are just straight direct response and speak to in-market demographics. So in these video ads, again, what should we be talking about? Well, we of course need to hook them in, right? So we need to have a good hook that basically speaks directly to them. And it's something like, hey, are you an accredited investor looking for your next big investment in 2025, right? We can hook them in with that because they're like, yes, I am an accredited investor looking for a nice investment in 2025. Or it can be something that speaks directly to their current situation. For example, right now we're spinning up some ad creatives for one of our clients in this space that is taking advantage of the tax season that we're in, which goes a little something like this. Hey, are you an accredited investor that just got hit with a massive tax bill for 2024? Then guess what? Right now is the time to start prepping for 2025. And I have a great investment opportunity for you right here with our premium car wash development deal. You're able to write off immediately X% on next year's tax bill just by investing into this asset and into this deal. That is a hook right there that is speaking directly to someone in market who is looking for an investment and hitting on one of their pain points in the actual hook of, hey, you're spending way too much money on taxes. Again, it's hyper relevant to the current time that we're developing and running that ad, which is tax season. So when you think about your hooks, they need to be super, super relevant to the current time and the prospect. And they pretty much just need to speak directly to the actual prospect, okay? And what they're looking for. Next, in the actual body of these ads, all we're pretty much going to be doing is talking about the deal, talking about the firm, and talking about the benefits of the deal that they can receive being an investor, right? So this can be, hey, it's a projected 27% IRR with a quick 3 to 5 year exit. Here's what this means if you were to invest $100,000 per se into this deal, right? You can break the math down a little bit here. You could also talk about, hey, we've gone full cycle in X number of deals the past X years, and we have right now currently X number of investors in our fund and X billion dollars in assets under management. So again, the whole point of the body is to, again, just support the hook, really tell people that, hey, you're in the right place. And we're trying to get people to know, like, and trust us during this time by telling them about the deal, showing them some past results, breaking down the benefits of the actual deal, and answering some common questions, some FAQs, and breaking some objections. Now, you don't want the bodies to be too long here. We like to split test a couple different lengths of bodies. Sometimes we'll try to keep them under 4 40 seconds. Sometimes we'll try to keep them under 60 seconds. Other times we'll let it go to about 120-second mark if we're trying to do a little bit more education on the deal. And other times, if it's kind of a more unique deal type, we'll go anywhere from like 2 to 4 minutes on, which these ones have to be very educational and really focus on building know, like, and trust during that whole body. And then finally on the ad there, we have the call to action, which is pretty much just telling them in plain English what to do next. So, hey, if you're interested in investing in our self-storage deal, then click right below. There's going to be a quick form for you to fill out. And then after you fill out that form, you'll be taken to a page that's going to give you a little bit more details about the actual deal itself. And from there, our team's going to reach out to you via phone, so be on the lookout for that. And they're essentially going to answer any questions that you have and set up another call for you to talk about this investment further. Something like that, a very simple call to action, right? We don't want to drag this on. We just want to tell them in plain English what to do next, which is, hey, go click on that button below and fill the form out, and we're going to reach out to you. It can be as short as that. So now that we have the ad, right? Awesome. What happens next after the ad? So for our clients that are looking to raise money through ads, what we do is we don't add a lot of friction. We don't drive them off to some, crazy long kind of call funnel type thing with a bunch of crazy elements and animations and all this stuff, okay? We keep it very simple. These people that we're targeting are more affluent and they're a lot busier. So what we want to do is on the front end, just collect their information as easy as possible. So we do that through usually in-app lead forms or an opt-in page. So in this scenario, I'll break down a simple in-app lead form, okay? So basically, usually we'll do name, phone number, email, and we'll have anywhere from 2 to 3 conditionally logicked out questions that basically tell us if somebody is qualified or not. So these will be like, are you an accredited investor? Yes or no? Do you have X amount minimum to invest in this deal? Or what's your ideal investment range? And then based upon their answers, they're going to get sent on one of 2 paths during this funnel. If they are actually qualified and they said, yes, I'm an accredited investor and I have above the minimum threshold that you require for this deal, then they're going to get tossed onto this path here, which is the qualified path. If they are not, then they get passed over essentially on this path here, which terminates the actual lead form right there. You can capture their information, okay? Typically, we will still capture their information if they are on the disqualified side of things through the lead form, but we're not allowing them to move further down the funnel. We'll just take their information, put it into the system, basically subscribe them to some newsletters and stuff like that, but we're not really necessarily having our top setters or our top closers or salespeople give them a call right away, right? These are kind of like C and D type leads that come through the funnel, so we're really just trying to stack up the contacts on that one, and maybe one day they'll essentially turn into a higher quality lead that we can then raise capital from. So after that, okay, they're qualified, right? They get sent on the qualified path. What happens after that? Well, essentially we drive them over to a page that has a nice headline up here, a video, a calendar, and then a ton of FAQs, okay? So this is all structured in a very intentional manner. Now the video on that page is essentially like a video sales letter type style. And if you don't know what a video sales letter is, it's essentially just a video breaking down further value benefits about the actual deal itself. So these will be anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes long, depending on the actual deal and how much complexity goes into it. And what we're doing in this video is we're again highlighting things about the deal. We're breaking down some further case studies and past results. We're trying to build up that know, like, and trust, and we're answering questions. We're answering follow-up questions to those initial questions. We're breaking objections. We're setting expectations of the upsides and downside risks of investing in this deal. And again, we're making it very educational for them. We want to pack as much information into this 5 to 15 minute video as possible, so when they walk away from that video, they're like, yes, I am fully informed on what this deal is, how I could benefit from it, and from there it's going to be a much easier close for the sales team or the analyst. So again, here we also do have the calendar right here for them to book in a time that's convenient for them, but I want to be very clear about this. The sales team, analysts, setters, right, they need to be calling these leads right here as soon as possible. So the second a lead form submission comes in, you can have a notification pop into your Slack, email, text, spreadsheet, whatever it is. They need to be calling them as soon as humanly possible, a max of 10 minutes, ideally at the 3 to 5 minute mark. Okay, speed to lead is absolutely huge here. You need to hit them at their peak interest point. All right, so regardless of if they book a call on this page here or not, your sales team and analysts, setters, whatever, should be calling leads that fill out this in-app lead form or this opt-in page form and getting on the phone with them and trying to set them for that call. And that second call here that you set them for, that is more of an in-depth investment briefing where you're essentially trying to get a verbal commitment, get some documents pushed over to them, etc., to move the deal along. And we also, like I said here, have some FAQs on that page, which essentially are the topics in this 5 to 15 minute video, just broken down in text format, because we want a lot of people to be able to scroll down and essentially just read through things, because some people are more visual, right? Like at night, I scroll through ads a lot, and my girlfriend's sleeping next to me. So guess what? I'm not going to sit there with the sound on. If someone conveniently wrote all these FAQs down for me below the actual scheduler there that I could skim through, that's fantastic. I'm going to consume that page, and I'm going to consume a lot more information and be a much warmer lead than I would have if I just saw that the video had no captions, there was no FAQ on the page, nothing like that, and I just bounced off of it or scheduled a call without having consumed any information, right? So, and for you media buyers out there, I just want to make a point. On this page here, you can put something like a submit application or a complete registration standard event onto that page, and you could further optimize another campaign later down the line for those events, right? With the same exact structure. You're just gonna reach different people thanks to Meta's algorithm. But initially, we're trying to just go for most volume at the lead form step and conditionally logic it out only to pass forward qualified people. So again, you're just optimizing the ad account a lot better, and you're only optimizing the ad account for qualified people. So after that, what we do is we essentially drive them over here to a confirmation page. Okay, so the confirmation page is very simple. There's another headline here. Usually we'll actually have the phone number up here of someone from the sales team or a setter or something like that for them to call. Sometimes even the founders are cool with adding their kind of work phone up there, which is fantastic. Then we have a video here on the thank you page that essentially says, hey, glad you booked a call. Awesome, you're fully confirmed with our team. Here's what to expect going forward. You're gonna receive some emails from us. You're gonna receive a call from probably an area code with XYZ number. My number is at the top of the page. And below this video here, you're gonna see a button to our investor deck and also a deck breaking down this deal further. And then there's also some more FAQs for you to read through. These are just some questions that people typically have on their investment briefing call with us. So again, there I just kind of like broke down what would be in that video there. It's very short. It's anywhere from like 2 to 4 minutes max. Sometimes these even get to just a minute and a half. So essentially on this page here, you're gonna have two buttons. One that's gonna be overviewing the actual deal itself, and another one that's going to be overviewing the firm itself. And these are usually just click to download a investor deck, which we call pretty much trust assets. These are assets that somebody can consume before the actual call to get them to trust us, know us, and like us a little bit more. And then below those buttons too, we'll have some FAQs as well, some further ones. Now, what I like to do right here as well, and this is a little pro tip, is I like to add a button right below the video right here above the investor deck that says accept Google invitation. Now, this is a button that just goes right over to their Gmail inbox. And I have a little headline above there too that says, important, make sure you confirm your call. Click below to get taken over to your inbox to confirm your call. And then in parentheses or a sub headline, I have, if you use Outlook, Yahoo, or some other email provider, please go to your inbox now to confirm that call for us. That's gonna help your show rates a lot because again, people are busy. You just gotta give them a really easy way to confirm the call with you. Now, after all of that, we essentially go into nurture mode, all right? And this is where we're sending them SMS, we're sending them emails, we're calling them. Maybe we're also on the lead form allowing them to Facebook message us. So we're going to be sending them messenger messages, and we're also connecting with them on apps like LinkedIn and other social networks. What you want to be doing, again, with all of these messages essentially right here is we want to be building know, like, and trust, all right? So when you think about the concept of running an ad to get somebody to invest money with your company, these are people that are totally cold to you, totally strangers. They have no idea who you are, and you're just expecting them to wire you money. Anywhere from $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, etc. Okay? You need to build an immense amount of know, like, and trust with them before the actual investment briefing call, and that's what you can do here with SMS, emails, actually calling them, making making sure you have good scripts when you call them, messenger, connecting with them, and being a human on these social network platforms. Really, again, we have to build that know, like, and trust. You have to get cold prospects and people that have no idea who you are to trust you in a very short period of time. And then of course, on top of that, we can also run different content remarketing strategies where essentially we're serving them organic content in feed after they've booked a call through content remarketing ads. And for you media buyers out there, this is essentially a content retargeting campaign for book calls. All of this together is going to get them to know, like, and trust you. So you need to be sending them emails before the call. You need to be sending them SMS before the call. You need to actually make sure you can get touch points on them via phone. You have to make sure that you're nurturing these people before the call. You cannot just expect them to show up to the call. And again, just so you're not confused, right? The funnel flow is like this. We have people that are opting in via a lead form right here, and then we have them, and then they're going over to this page right here to be able to book a call. Now, some people will not book a call, okay? And some people will not go to this page here and book a call. So that's again where we have the setters here calling the leads over here to get them to book a call. Just making that very abundantly clear. So typically on the email sequences, by the way, we have two different sequences. So we have one for a booked call and we have another one for a non-booked call. So essentially the non-booked call are the people that again only filled this out and they did not find a time, or they just bounced off of this page over here. And this is essentially a bunch of emails that are trying to get them to book a call and nurture them some more. Now over here, this campaign is literally just a know, like, and trust campaign. All right. So the people that booked a call, we want to nurture them some more. We want to, again, break those objections, answer questions, answer follow-up questions, set expectations, talk about risk, talk about upside, show past deals, show the portfolio, show the history of the founder, show the history of the firm, the fund, everything like that. Everything you can throw here, and throw a bunch of trust assets in there. Everything you can throw at these emails to build know, like, and trust before the actual investment briefing call occurs, the better. Okay, this is really what you want to do. You just want to stack these assets into this book call campaign. You don't want to just rely on calendar notifications. Hey, your call's coming up in 24 hours. We want to build custom email flows that are going to nurture people and get them to latch onto you and know, like, and trust you and your company. So when they show up to that investment briefing call, they're pre-framed and they're warm. So again, this entire flow here is to literally just pre-frame them, educate them, and build that know, like, and trust. So it's a lot easier for your analysts or your sales team to essentially move the deal forward when they get on that call with them. So right there, that's essentially the entire funnel and ad strategy that we use to raise capital from accredited investors through Facebook ads. You can take this same exact blueprint here and develop it, okay? And if you want us to build it out for you, you can book a call below, and for a one-time payment, we'll build out this entire system for you so you can just take it and run with it, and we'll show you how to scale it over the course of 90 days with you completely one-on-one, so you're not just left in the dark. So if that interests you, there's a link below for you to book in a time with me. So again, we'll break this system down in more detail, answer any questions you have, and tell you how we'll make it custom for your fund, syndication, or company. So I appreciate the time. This is going to help you raise a lot of capital through Facebook ads. Right now, we're averaging anywhere from $30 to $60 per accredited investor lead that has raised their hand in this actual form here and said, yes, I'm an accredited investor. Yes, I have a minimum of typically $50,000 or $100,000 to invest into this deal. So this works really well. Now, I appreciate your time. Get out there and raise some money.